Hello, AFI Movie Club. I'm Matthew Gross, and I'm the producer of Across the Universe, and also an American Film Institute alum. Okay, so what you guys are about to see is the song I Want You. When I was first approaching Julie Taymor to direct this film, we had lunch. She was always a huge Beatles fan. And one of the things that she pitched immediately was, I Want You, and the I Want You posters, which you see all around you. This idea that the poster will come to life as Max shows up for his draft appearance.
I want you.
And there it is, coming to life.
I want you so bad. I want you. I want you so bad. It's driving me mad.
The reason why I wanted to show this scene is because of this elaborate set. This set cost, I think, around $1 million. Obviously, it's mechanized, and also the incredible choreography that you'll see.
I want you. I want you so bad. I want you. I want you so bad. It's driving me mad. It's driving me mad.
When I originally approached the writers, Dick Clement and Neil Lafreniere, they're like, okay, so how are we going to do this musical? How is this going to work? And I said to them, I think you're thinking about this all wrong. You're thinking about how we can take these songs and string them together and then come up with a story. And I said, I don't want to do that. We wanted to come up with a love story and place it against the time of the 60s and all the political events and issues that were affecting that time period, and repurpose these songs to have completely different meanings. That is a perfect example, I Want You, of a song that I don't think was intended for the draft. I think it was probably more about feelings for, another person. I could be wrong. And that's the beauty of music. Everybody can interpret it differently. And so you see the cubicles coming down and the desks. And this was all Julie's pitch from the get-go. That's why I knew I had the right director, because I was astounded by this. It didn't seem like this was something she had prepared. This was something that she was just seemingly pitching off the cuff. And I asked her, I said, how did you think of this? And she says, it just came to me. And the whole idea was it was going to be all men, obviously the sergeants, the soldiers, showing the new recruits how to be a good soldier. And so here you see all the choreography and how do you stand up straight and how do you salute and how you march. And one of the greatest parts about the subtext of this song, I Want You, and what you're going to see how they're marching. And so all these young men are drafted and are going to Vietnam, obviously. And then she pitched me this idea that they're going to be marching through the jungles and these trees, and they're going to be carrying the Statue of Liberty. The lyric in the song is, she's so heavy. She, the Statue of Liberty. She, the price of liberty. All these young men are marching off to their death to protect our country and our freedoms and our liberties.
She's so
This Statue of Liberty is actually carved out of styrofoam over the weeks of pre-production. Just seeing how this statue was made was incredible.
Any reason you shouldn't be in this man's army, son?
I'm a cross-dressing homosexual pacifist with a spot on my lung.
As long as you don't have flat feet.
When I started my own production company, we were talking musicals, myself and Ben Haber, who's a co-producer on the film, who was my development executive, and we were talking about a Beatles musical. Immediately, I went to the same place everybody goes to, which is, how are we going to get the rights? Oh my God, this is the Magna Carta of music. And I guess we were the only ones either naive or stupid enough to go and ask, but we went to Sony ATG to find out how much, a song would cost. And we were told anywhere from $200,000 to $250,000 per song. And I said at the time, I want 18. And it was basically, you do the math. And because I always felt that the song and the music was the star of the film. At the time, it was a woman by the name of Pam Springs. And she said, well, listen, how much time do you think you need to put this together? And I said, I think 18 months. And she said, okay, well, if someone else wants to do a Beatles musical where the lyrics of the songs are the dialogue, I'm going to say no to anyone else. But if Oldsmobile wants to take "Baby You Can Drive My Car" and do a commercial, or if I Am Sam wants 5 songs or another movie like it, that's my job to sell a song. So basically, I said, "You're giving me an exclusive right to a Beatles musical for 18 months for no money." She goes, "That's correct." And we shook hands, and that's how it happened. It's crazy to think that in 2003, when I embarked upon this, that was still possible. But yes, the whole deal came together on a handshake and that kind of meeting. And I think it just thought it was worthwhile telling, because I feel that with movies and development, we're dreamers. We take ideas and we bring them to light and we create entertainment. For that to happen on a handshake just goes to show you that anything's possible.